I recently posted in my lifestyle private Facebook group that has close to 4,000 members. I asked them what health challenges they were dealing with. I was in the process of writing my healing plan for disease, illness, and pain, which is in the Tuttle Healing Center. It's a wonderful plan. It will help you clear and heal the deep lying emotional themes, unresolved energy of your emotions that's feeding into the disease and illness. But back to the inquiry, when I surveyed my members about what health challenges they were facing, I was surprised. Not that they were facing this challenge, but the numbers and how young it was going in those that were dealing with this challenge of autoimmune issues and diseases. There's many. If you look up autoimmune, there's, some of the more just generalities of chronic fatigue, Epstein-Barr, there's Hashimoto's, but then anything that's like even arthritis, and there's other conditions that involve your immune system. So there's a big classification of autoimmune issues. But the one that stood out was how many people were in pain and a lack of energy, even as young as 30, 35. And I thought, wow, that is really just more prolific than in my younger years, the number of people dealing with this. And so I put on my energy healer's cap and thought, what are the emotional themes and issues that are really feeding into this physical condition? I teach in both Remembering Wholeness and straighten my books out here for you, Mastering Affluence, that every physical condition of dis-ease is really influenced by emotional themes, unresolved hidden emotions, and limiting beliefs that we run. Louise Hay, who is one of the pioneers of really healing the power of our belief system and how to heal our beliefs to heal our body. You can heal your body, you can heal your life. I read that book back in the late 80s, early 90s, was one of the pioneers in teaching us that our beliefs and our emotions really drive these sicknesses and illnesses, and dis-ease is dis-ease. That until we get to healing that, we will kind of replace one condition with another. So I want to teach you today 4 of the top limiting beliefs and emotional themes that really feed into the condition of autoimmune diseases. So see if you identify with all or even one of these 4. This is sort of your own assessment, because if you even have one of them, I'd highly recommend you do my healing plan for disease, illness, and pain. It's going to clean up the inner stuff that's feeding the physical body's inability to get well. And your body is a healing machine. Just go to healwithcarol.com. That will start you on a fabulous journey of getting in touch with what's been blocked and even hidden from you because you didn't want to revisit for the sake of it feeling like it could be too painful. Not painful. You have a little bit of discomfort here and there, but you move through this so quickly. When you do energy healing work, it really cleans things up fast and resets you very quickly, especially in today's time. No better time to do this work. All right, the first belief is, I am not enough. You created that belief even in your first year of life, possibly. It's basically something that was formed in your childhood, that you had a sense of not being enough because your needs were not being met. The mom and dad had their drama, their issues. You had, your minimum being provided. And a conclusion you drew at a subconscious level is that I'm not enough. I'm just not enough. And in that, I'm undeserving of wellness. I was not taken care of the way I needed to be to help really send the message that I'm enough and I'm worth it. That why would I think I could deserve to feel well now? It's sort of the old programming playing out, suggesting, well, you're not enough to feel good. You don't have enough energy to get through the day. You don't have enough sleep that you feel rested. There's this, it's never enough. And I can't ever, and then you may have food sensitivities hooked into that. I can't have the foods I want. I can't have enough of what I want. I have to exclude things because I was excluded. So you're going to flip that around to I am enough. Honestly, when you don't have to feel it yet, just start to believe it over and over and over. Train your brain to think I am enough. When you feel tired, I can never get enough rest. I am enough. I'm getting enough rest. I never have enough energy to get me through the day. I am enough. I always have enough energy to get me through the day. See how many things you've tagged the not enough of into your condition. And then say, I am enough and I have enough of. Do you relate to that? Share in a comment. All right, the next theme, giving up. Well, when you don't feel enough, you give up. And there's this deep lying feeling of despair. Why try? Give up. There's no point. Because most likely in your childhood, you tried to get your parents to meet your needs in some obscure way. I mean, how does a 5-year-old really successfully do that? But you try and please them. You do things to cater to them. You try and do this better or that better. You try and engage them. And it never worked, so you gave up as a kid. And you've given, how many things have you attempted to get well through applying to your life? But as long as you have this running, giving up, anything you attempt to apply to getting well won't work, and you'll have to give up again. See, I just give up. I'm exhausted by this. I'll just accept that I'm ill and I'll never have enough of what I want. And you'll give up because of this underlying theme. So we want to flip that around to I am showing up. I'm showing up because I am enough and I'm showing up and I'm worth it. Because you're no longer 5 or 10 or 15, and you want to help heal that part of you that's held in your psyche that is that age, and that's the kind of work we do in the Healing Center, so the adult self can show up feeling great. In 2020, we had a lot of stay at home and lockdowns, and I wrote this out and put it as my screensaver on my phone. I wake up, I get up, I show up. There were so many days it felt like it's so easy to just sleep in, to not try, to settle for less, to, and I just thought, no, I'm not living in that life. I don't care what the rest of the world is doing. I'm waking up, I'm getting up, I'm showing up. Because I deserve to have that. And things do work out for me. And the things I do use to apply to get well are working out. Because once you get that, I'm showing up, things that are going to help you will show up for you. Consider the possibility with the underlying belief of giving up, you're attracting the things that won't work for you. When you have the I'm showing up belief, things show up for you that will work. All right, the next one, everything is out of my control. Now you can imagine how easily a small child would feel that way, because that's pretty much true. And if you're still running that old programming, you're going to feel angry about that. The hidden emotion with that is anger. So you may run more patterns of needing to control or giving control away. You become I have a really favorite chapter in my book, Remembering Wholeness, the 10 Lies We Think Are Love. And one of them is around control. I can only love you if I control everything, or you'll only love me if I let you control me. So when you have this underlying belief, there's a power struggle in relationships, and somebody always is compromised. When you turn it around to I am the creator of my life, you create partnerships and you create companionships and cooperation and reciprocity and exchange of energetic balance. I am the creator of my life, meaning I am no longer 5 and 10 and 15. I'm able to heal that anger. I'll help you do that in the Healing Center. We'll get all that old trapped emotion out so you can show up as you're the creator of your life. And as the creator, you are in control because you're creating it. Now, the last one I think is one of the most important, and this is one of the most potent when it comes to autoimmune diseases. I have to please others first, and others' needs are more important than mine. That would be true if you had a dysfunctional family experience and your parents weren't there for you in a way you needed them to be, And that could mean they just didn't understand your energy type. It can come down to that. It doesn't mean they were necessarily abusive or leaving you at home for 12 hours a day when you were 6. It means they didn't get you. And so you pleased them. You started to cater to them to try and get your needs met. And this was subconscious. You didn't wake up in the day and go, I'm going to please my parent. You just did what you had to try and get your needs met. And then others' needs are more important than mine. My needs don't matter. You're going to not, the only way you're going to get your needs met possibly is if you're sick. It's like, dang it. That anger then turns into, I guess the only way I get what I need is if I'm ill and I don't feel well. The only way I'll get what I need is if I have this condition. So you want to turn that around to my needs are important and I'm healthy and well. I'm healthy and well and my needs are important and my needs get met. I'm the first person to meet my needs. I'm healthy and well and I'm important and my needs are met. See the difference? Because when it's attached to the limiting belief, you need the illness. I get way into that in the healing plan for disease, illness, and pain and how you shift that and turn that around. I hope you'll join me there at healwithcarol.com. Which of these were clues to you that there's something to heal there? Share in a comment. And if you like this video, do me a favor and click that thumbs up button. That really helps these videos get out there. And thanks for sharing it as well. And subscribe if you'd like to be notified when the next video comes out. Thanks for watching, everyone.